Hi everyone, Natasha here, and around my home today I am in my office. It is bitterly cold. You might even hear the wind whooshing through my old 100-year-old window in front of me, and I'm happy to be cozy and home. I hope you're warm and safe wherever you are, and I have kind of a fun extra video for you today. So this is one of the premium planners from Aldi, of all places, and we're going to take a look. So stay tuned for that, and welcome to my office. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I recently shared my 2023 planner lineup video, and I'll link that down below. And in there, I talked about this larger planner, which is something that I'm going to be using for my Jordan Essentials and social media planning. And so I did a full walkthrough in that other video, so you can see that if you watch the other video. But when I was at Aldi this week getting the last of our Christmas groceries for this week of being snowed in and then having Christmas on Sunday, I noticed they had another batch of planners out. So if you're not much of an Aldi shopper, the way their business model works, they have this, we always call it the Aldi fun aisle, but they have an aisle of seasonal items that are there for that one time, that 1 week. When they're sold out, then they're gone. So these planners are kind of a new item they've been carrying the last couple of years. I shared in my last video that I got one a couple of years ago that was undated. So now they've started getting them in more at the usual planner season, so back to school time, and then now at the end of the year. So this is not going to be your top of the line planner, but if you're new to planning or you're just wanting to try something a little different, I love picking up things like this sometimes just to have another way to, try a different layout, try a different size. And it's pretty inexpensive. I think this one was $9.99 if I remember right. So very reasonable pricing, and that's here where I live in the Midwest. So anyway, let's go into the specs. So this is a 12-month undated format, monthly and weekly formats, goal planning, habit tracking, monthly motivation and reflection pages, notes pages, and a ribbon bookmark. And at my Aldi, it was showing online that it was going to be available in 4 colors. So I got this one, and it has the little loop closure there with the tab that slides in, so you could secure it. So this is something that's kind of common with their planners, is the outside cover will tell you a little bit about the color scheme that's on the inside, and often they'll use a colored ink for printing. So this one has sort of this beige ink color throughout, so that means it's neutral if that's what you're looking for and you wanted to add stickers. And I will say the paper on these isn't anything amazing. So again, it's not something that's a premium planner. It's a nice intro to planning if you want something quick and easy like this. So we have a personal information page. Then we go into dates to remember. And they have a section for 12 months. Now there's only 3 lines per month, but maybe if you were just doing birthdays or bills or like school closings, that kind of thing, it could work for that. Then they do have a section for yearly goals, and they have it broken down with a date to finish by, your action plan, your challenges, and your motivations that you can note as you're going through and finishing the goal. And then we just go into the first monthly layout. So since this one is undated, then you fill out your dates. There's a section for notes, and you would just put in your month and your year at the top. And then the monthly reflection and meditation, which I think this is nice that it has this included. So it has these prompts: good things that happened last month, not so good things that happened last month, I am grateful for, moments to remember, inspiration, affirmations. And then on the monthly motivation side, it says important goals to achieve this month. So we have self-care, family and relationships, work or business, finance, small improvements to make, and new things to try. And at the bottom, there's a question of the month. So this one says, what hobby would you like to learn and why? So these are some interesting places to put in your motivation and your goals. I like this note about small improvements to make. I think that's a unique twist on having monthly goals and new things to try. So it's not just about achieving certain outcomes. It's also just about expanding and personal growth. And then we go into the weekly layout. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday are shared. Each day has a section that's lined where you could put your schedule or your things to do. On the side, there's an unlined section for notes. It has a box to put the date and your meal plan at the bottom. So they've thought of a lot of details here. The Saturday and Sunday are just missing the notes section, but they basically have the lined meal plan and date section. And then at the bottom on the left-hand side, we have this week's top 3 and next week. So I think that's helpful to be looking ahead and then have a space for those couple of items that are important for the week. There is also a little habit tracker down here in this section. So we have Monday through Sunday. So the monthly calendar is Sunday through Saturday, but the weekly is Monday through Sunday. And we have 1, 2, 5, and then we go into the next month. And this page is the same, except we have a different question of the month. This one says, what country would you like to visit and why? Everything else looks the same. 5, and then another month. So it's looking like there are definitely 5 weeks with each month, which works out well. The third month, it says, what compliment do you most like to receive? So just goes through and has different prompts each month. There is a ribbon bookmark, and the ribbon bookmark, it's just a single bookmark. It does go to the end with a little bit of space to hold the ribbon. So I think that's always nice when you have a substantial ribbon that you can use. Let's look at this one. In what ways do you like to show kindness to others? So this is the last weekly spread, and then we go to the notes section, and there's quite a few notes pages. Let's see, 1, 2, so I counted 42 notes pages, individual pages. Then we also have some grid pages at the back. So we have 17 grid pages, and then there is a section at the back for passwords, which I typically don't write any passwords down in any of my planners. But you could always use this for just important contacts, or if you have any work or business related things you would want to put in there, you could use it for something else. So it looks like we have quite a few of those. So we have 10 of these password pages, which is a fair amount. So again, you would probably need to use these for something else. You could even just put a whole sticker sheet over it, because the paper's pretty thin, and use it for just another notes page. If you wanted dot grid, you could print out dot grid on sticker paper and put that in there. There's a couple of ways you could transform that into something else. And there is no pocket at the back. It just goes to that last cardstock page and the interior lining, and that is the planner. So this is, let me look at the size with you. So this one is about a 6 by 8.5 on the outer planner. And it looks like it's about 3/4 of an inch thick, closed, before you would put any planning supplies in there, any stickers or anything. And the page itself is about, let's say, 5 and almost 3/4. Just shy of 3/4 by 8 1/4. So it's a nice, I guess A5 is what this would be considered. I'm pretty sure that would be A5. So it's a nice portable planner. And again, something, you know, if you wanted to just try the size, if you're used to a different size, then these kinds of things are kind of fun to pick up. So let me know in the comments down below if you've ever tried any of the Aldi planners. Like I mentioned, this one is undated. The one that I'm using for my business and Jordan Essentials planning is dated. They have some of each. It seems like every time they've come out with planners over the last couple of years, there's been some that are dated and some that are undated. The other thing that they have right now at my Aldi in this larger size is they have some that are specific to certain things. So they have a wedding planner, they have a parent planner, which I've gotten that one before, and I found that actually to be designed pretty well. They have a health and fitness planner, and I think there might be a student planner or a baby. It's a little bit different each time they've come out with them, but if you're looking for something specific like that, it might be an option to try. So thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this little bonus video and you're getting excited for Christmas, which is around the corner. I'll have my Jane's Agenda unboxing video coming out Christmas Day, so I hope you look forward to seeing that. Other than that, have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button down below, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.